Hey guys, this is Sunil here from MrGeeksUnited.com, and today we have for you the review of the Oppo Find 7 smartphone, so stay tuned. The Oppo Find 7 is an Android smartphone of premium build. It's got a 5.5-inch IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen and the dimensions are 152.6 by 75 by 9.2 mm. It has an overall smooth build and feels pretty comfortable to hold and weighs in at just 171 grams. The buttons on the side and the camera ring have chrome accents. The power button is placed on the left hand side of the phone. The micro USB charging and the data transfer port are at the bottom. The volume rocker is on the right hand side. And on the top we have the 3.5mm earphone port. The main camera is 13 megapixel with dual flash available. And the front camera is a 5 megapixel one. There are many features that would make you like this phone, and one out of those is the double tap to awake. Tapping twice on the phone display when in standby mode would bring up the unlock screen. The Oppo Find 7 runs the Color OS interface on top of Android 4.3 Jelly Bean, and it does a pretty good job. Swiping from the top right of the screen to the bottom left would bring down the notification bar and the quick access options for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, settings, etc. Swiping from the top center to bottom center would bring you the notification bar again, but this time with additional quick access options. Swiping from the top left to the bottom right would bring up the gesture control menu, where you can draw a symbol or image in one stroke, which would then bring up an app or task that is linked to that gesture. For example, drawing a circle has been set to bring up the camera. Drawing the alphabet V would bring up the torch. You can also add additional gestures which can be used to bring up apps or do tasks as per your requirement. I have configured the alphabet M to bring up the MrGeeksUnited.com page each time the gesture is drawn. Swiping up from the bottom would bring up customization menu with options to change widgets, wallpapers, themes, etc. To have a look at some of the internal specifications of the phone, you can go into settings and scroll down to the About Phone selection, which would then display the model number, user interface, OS version, Android version, RAM, etc. As you can see, the phone sports a 3GB RAM. To update the version of the phone, you can use the System Updates option to search for the latest version of the OS and, if available, upgrade as well. Out of the About Phone menu, you can see a More Settings selection, which gives you selections such as factory data reset, timing, power on and off, accessibility, etc. Keeping the phone running is a 3000 mAh battery which would offer a day support with moderate usage. Oppo has included what they call a rapid charger, which is a larger than average wall charger and is able to rapidly charge the device. We were able to charge the device from 0 to 52% in under 19 minutes and to 100% in an hour. The camera on the Oppo Find 7 is wonderful, fast and very responsive. The 13 megapixel main camera comes with 2.0 aperture, a dual LED flash and a 1 by 3.06 inch sensor. The camera user interface is pretty simplistic and very well spaced out. Here you can see some of the settings that you can play around with on the phone. The phone's continuous autofocus seems to be very slow, and you'd be better off just tapping on the close-up object and then back on the background if you want to refocus during capture. The usual shooting modes are available on the Find 7 as well, like panorama, HDR, etc. There are some extras as well, like the slow shutter, which would produce some nice shots at night. The front facing camera also performs pretty decent, and you can see me in the frame right now. From the camera you can access the gallery directly, and you can easily change the orientation of the photos that have been clicked. Let's have a test of the sound and video quality of the Oppo Find 7. For that, let me just play you one of our videos from YouTube and try to provide an approximate understanding of what you're getting into when you buy this phone.
Hey guys, from MrGangster90.com, this is Sunil here, and thanks for tuning into another video on our channel. Today we have for you a what's in the box video of JBL Pulse wireless speakers. So stay tuned for more.
Both the video and sound quality performed pretty well, and there was a good clarity in the sound. I had already done an Antutu benchmark test on the device, and let me just show you the results of the same. It got a ranking of 42,970 points, which is excellent. The Oppo Find 7 is a great phone and well worth the price tag it's available for. However, when the price range is as close to the LG G3 or the Samsung S5, one might just wonder whether it might be worth to add in the extra couple of grand and go for a S5 or G3. Thanks for watching and hit the like button, and also thanks to subscribe to our channel. This is Sunil signing off.